Hey guys, we're back in Nebraska this week. We've been back and forth to Mississippi a lot lately. I'm in Stella, Nebraska, and I saw this old service station on the side of the road. Thought I'd take a second and record it. Looked like a house there that's probably repurposed for a business at one time. It's an old gas pump. Walk up here to this building. Yeah, there's the old service station inside there. Lighting's not working out too well for me. Full of old oil cans and bottles and stuff. Coming into their downtown area now. I really like this right here on the side of the building. Let's see. Firestone Tires. That's their community building and library. Alright, you can go. And one thing about these little towns, they all seem like they have really nice playground equipment. Stuff for the kids, no matter how small the town is. So we're going to park here, and I'll show you a couple of these buildings. I thought this one was neat. This old building here. I don't see a date on it, but most of the buildings here are in extremely bad condition. I would like to see this town back in its heyday. Yeah, it's very nice. Called it the Hitching Post. There's a couple other buildings here. Oh goodness, this one is completely hollow inside. It still has the old storefront, but it's completely gone inside. Wow. You'd never know that from a distance. Still looks very solid. And here's the building next door. Now I wonder how many people have walked up these steps right here and gone in these doors over the years. How many businesses must have been here. There's an old newspaper right there. It's upside down to where I'm standing. It's got a Ford V8 ad. I wish I could catch a date on this. There's the inside. It's completely empty. I wonder what this building was used for. See the elaborate front door, all the craftsmanship that went into it. It's really nice. Now this was an old store here that I stopped in 2 or 3 years ago. I was going to come back and show you. Looks like they're closed down now. Yeah, I heard that they had closed. Let's see. Yeah, there's a look inside. Look at that old stove there. Old oven, I should say. Yeah, they had a lot of antiques in here when I stopped before. Alright guys, I thought I'd just show you around this little town. We're going to head out and go check out an abandoned house. I've got my old dirt road runner here, my Honda. It's got 290,000 miles on it. I've just put a $50 sensor on it and done standard maintenance. We've hit 3 deer. I should say my wife's hit 3 deer. I think she chases them. I have a special place in my heart for fire trucks. My dad was a firefighter for 25 years in the city of Memphis. I used to go up to the fire department and see him when I was a little kid, and he would always let me play on the fire truck. I got to blow the horn and everything. There's a bald eagle, guys, flying off right there. Where'd he go? I lost him. So hard to hold my camera still in this car. He's a beautiful bird. Zoomed in really far. Yep, he's thinking about flying back down on the road there. Just waiting for me to leave. Well, I found this abandoned house on satellite. Came out to check it out and got here a little late. It's in pretty bad condition. I think that's an understatement. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get inside this one. Got a few outbuildings. Might check out. Oh yeah, the floor has caved in into the basement there. I might just have to film this one on the outside. It was a beautiful home at one time, I'm sure. Look at the work up there on the soffits, that woodwork. Just beautiful. Still got curtains hanging in the windows here. Walk around the side. Wonder how long this one's been abandoned. This one is way too far gone, but there's still some interesting stuff in here. Look at that old oven there. That's different. Never seen a refrigerator with magazines in it. This would have been an awesome find a few years ago before it got in this condition. There was an old wringer washer on the back porch. Kelvinator freezer. Wow. No telling what's upstairs in this house. There's a jacket hanging on the wall. There's an old stove there. Let's look into the kitchen. Yeah, this one has been years and years abandoned. I'd love to go through it if it wasn't in such bad condition. Looks like a lot of stuff was left in this house. And this is what you got to be careful of. This is a well here. It's a good 20-30 feet deep. And there's an old barn out here. Not sure if anything's going to be in it. It's a messy, cold day today. Let's see. Boy, look at this stone wall here.
Wow.
Oh yeah. It's very dark in here though.
I've seen a barn with a stone wall like that.
Yep. Look at this beam holding this barn up. It's notch sitting on that little notch right there. Wow, that's crazy. Wow, there's some old tools here. Old tiller, I wonder how long it's been since that's been used. Here's another old barn back here. I just saw that rope hanging up there. That rope doesn't look that old. But you never know. And there's another one. Barn up the hill. They've got about 4 of these barns. I believe this has been abandoned for many, many years. Of course, the corporation's farming the ground around it, but the homestead's just been empty. Wow, this was a big barn. Nothing in it now. Won't be standing too much longer. All these poles are leaning. Look at these old gas cans here. It's pretty neat. That's definitely one of the taller windmill towers I've seen. I don't know if you can tell how tall that is. It's a good 40 feet at least. And there's the old well down there at the bottom. Old hand pump. Well, we found an old storm cellar entrance here. I thought this was neat. It says built August 20th of 1913. I think that's pretty neat to find a date like that. The stairs are long rotted away. This is inside the last little shed. Tell this would have been a small carriage shed, I believe. Just got some trash in it now. There were some bundled up newspapers or sales ads here from Dillard's. It's an old fan. I think that's about it for this property, guys. We're going to head down the road, see what else we can find. You ready, Faith?
Yeah, ready.
All right, let's go. We saw this old church right here. They call it the Mount Zion Brick Church. It was built in 1889. It's pretty neat. They've got a padlock on the front door up there. I was going to see if it was open. Might go look in the window. There's in the window. Look at that little chair. Now that's an old folding chair right there. There's a look towards the front. And here's from the front window. Looks like they have a couple of pianos in here. No telling how many years it was active. And here's an old outhouse. Opened the door, and that mirror right there, it scared me. When I opened the door, I saw my reflection. I wasn't expecting it. Thought somebody was in here for a split second. Yeah, and one feature about this outhouse that I think is very unusual is that there's a window. I guess if you want to check and see if somebody's in here. And there's a cemetery out here. Here's one of the markers out here. Born in, well, it says they passed away in 1875 at 29 years old. It's very windy and cold out here. I'm going to get back in the van. I was going down the road and I saw this old truck here. Thought I'd stop and get a shot of it. I don't know, what do y'all think about a 30s model? Yeah, it's pretty cool. They've got a pumpkin on the back and an old bike. Alright, let's keep going. This is an old school. 1899 is when it was built. Well, it says 1899 on the building up there on the sign, but this plaque right here says 1897 to 1979. They got some old playground equipment up here. Look at that. That's some old equipment there. I wonder how many kids played on those over the years. Here's a church. I'm not sure when this was built. Still has the old bell in the bell tower there. It's been vinyl sided at some point. Metal roof, which is good. This isn't really what you think about when you think of Nebraska scenery. We're in the southeast corner. They have a lot of hills and really beautiful areas like this. It's kind of like we're going through a tunnel of trees right now. I'm really enjoying the fall. Well guys, we've been riding a little longer and we came across this. This is down a dead-end road. This is a pretty old house. 2 chimneys. You see that one on the right is really deteriorated. Door's wide open. I'm gonna walk up there and take a look at it. Don't know how long this one's been abandoned. The roof doesn't, I mean the roof's bad, but it's not as bad as I've seen. Most of them I look at have visible holes in the roof. This one has a windmill tower. It's missing the windmill, unfortunately. And there's an old barn. Just wonder. Looks like a little animal trail up through here. Doesn't look like anybody's been here in a very long time. Yeah, this is all from animals. Look like bedding down here. Well, there was the front door. That looks like the front door off of a mobile home. Same style door or storage building. Well, here's the kitchen. Looks like maybe somebody was squatting here at one time. You just never know. There's a bathroom right off the kitchen. It's like they still have some aprons hanging here. Carpet in the bathroom. I hate that. There's a look up in the cabinet. AIM toothpaste. Doesn't appear to be too old. The doors are. This is a pretty old house. Not really sure how old it is. It's an old VCR tape. I saw this in here. Grandma's kitchen. I bet some good food was cooked in this kitchen then. If it's anything like my grandma. Wow, look at this carpet. This is the same carpet that was in my grandmother's house when I was a little kid. That's so neat when you find something from the past that you recognize from your childhood. Yeah, so this hasn't been abandoned just an extremely long time. I think that's like an early 2000s movie there. Rocky, Pretty Woman. Okay, here's a bedroom. Yep, they left clothes hanging in the closet. Just like who leaves and leaves their clothes and stuff. Well, there's a 1995 road atlas. So there it gives us a clue to the time frame. This is a very old house. No animals up here?
This is a cute little
That's a gun cabinet.
a what?
A gun cabinet.
Oh.
So you sit the butt of your gun
I was
down there.
wondering what that was.
Yeah.
I thought thought maybe somebody just put that in there, just added it to it.
Yep, water leaking in and destroying this wall. Look at the old pencil sharpener, Faith. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Oh, that looks pretty decently old.
Oh yeah, yeah. Definitely.
That's
They
nice.
work better than any of the newer ones though, I think.
I like the pink door.
Uh-huh. Yep, just people left totes with pictures and personal belongings. Look at this. You can see that. Baby memories. It doesn't look like there's anything in it.
That's good.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yep, there is.
Yep, 1988 it said on the baby memories, and there's a ultrasound. Look at that. First haircut.
Oh.
Look, it's like
That's
what?
sweet.
I wonder
How
what
could somebody
happened.
leave that behind?
I don't know.
I mean, at least family should come and get it, you know what I mean?
That's right. Wow. Yep, there's a story about them going to see their grandparents. Wow, that's so sad. Makes you wonder if they passed away. I'm going to find out, and I'm going to try to do some research and see. Jars. There's a old.
Those are pretty.
There's a heater, a little radiator heater.
Oh, wow.
Look at this box right there. Look at that old lamp in
Oh,
there.
goodness.
Yep.
Old room things, too.
I want to see 1990 on that top book. So I'm gonna say, you know, maybe 1990s here. Pork. 1990 Pork magazine. I had no idea there was such thing as a pork magazine. Yep. National Hog Farmer. So apparently they farmed hogs here. This is the other bedroom. Yep, that TV says 1990s for sure. With this carpet. Well, yeah, this house is not nearly as rickety as some of them. Here's a September of 1978 calendar in here. That's pretty neat. Nothing in the closet. Go Big Red. They're really proud of their Huskers here in Nebraska. Well, I should say, most of the time they're proud of their Huskers here. This also reminds me of some of the chairs that my grandparents had.
60s?
Yeah, looks like it. 60s or 70s. I'm back outside. I was going to take a peek in the barn and this little tractor shed right here. See if I could see anything. I did find a picture of the younger girl's name. I think she had a kid. I found a picture where she had passed away. So I think that's what happened, is the mother passed, and then they just left. Probably just left everything. Well, I did have a cool find here. Look at this tractor. It's got a hand crank on the front. That's got to be pretty old. Yeah, that's an old tractor. Old case. This building's gonna fall in on it before too long, I would say. I think that's for shucking corn, if I'm not mistaken. If I am, y'all, let me know what you think. And what do you think about the year of the tractor as well? Here's an old bike. Right here, let me stand it up. Well, I got it pulled out of the weeds. At least it's under the shelter for a little while now. Maybe someone will save it. Looks like it'd be fixed up real easy. Alright, I'm going to walk out there to that barn. A lot of deer bed down out here. It's a big barn. It's empty though. Yep, there's the back of the house there. It's an interesting little peak right in that valley. So this was, I'm going to say it was a hog farm at one point. I assume with all the hog magazines. Well, that's going to wrap up this video. Do us a favor. It really helps with YouTube analytics. They go on the amount of likes that we get and the amount of comments. The more comments and likes that we get, the more people they show our videos to. So if you've enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.